So your girl just hit jobs to go back to the day. And a lot of Nigerians stranded. This is, you understand that things are just crazy. Like Thursday. Before as at now, I'm late. Hello. So your girl just hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like I wanted this to happen before my 3rd anniversary on YouTube, and it happened a few weeks before that. I'll clock 3 years on YouTube on the 15th of February 2023, and it's been 3 amazing years of doing this stuff with you guys. Like I'm literally more like am I really doing this thing? But it's happening, and I'm so happy, and I'm glad that I have 10,000 of you to be proud of, to brag with, to be like, oh, I have 10,000 people who watch my videos, who find me worthy to subscribe to my channel. It's not something I take content, to be honest with you guys, but it's something that, you know, when you've worked so hard for something and then you want it to grow, and you honestly, legitimately love what you're doing. That is the stage at which I am at now. But I want my YouTube channel to be beyond what it is at the moment. Not that I'm greedy or something, but it could be better, a lot better. And that's why I want to go into other areas, talk about other topics. If there's one thing I know that I'm passionate about, it'll be finance, and it will be empowerment for women. By virtue of the fact that I'm a lawyer, I've been privileged to do a lot of divorce cases, and I will tell you for free that divorce in this part of the world is the worst thing that can happen to a woman when it comes to finance, because at the end of the day, you go with literally nothing. In some cases, there's nothing like alimony, there's nothing like child support, there's nothing, do you understand? Especially when the kids are already grown. So you understand that at the end of the day, most of the causes of divorce, one of the major causes of divorce, if you ask me as a lawyer, I'll tell you for free, it's finance, right? Either the man isn't getting enough, the woman isn't getting enough, or some sort of friction, right? And it happens repeatedly, and then you realize that, do you get? So I feel like most of the fact stems also from the fact that some women are solely housewives. Do you understand? So they have a lot of time to bicker, to nag and do other stuff. So if they are gainfully employed or doing something to fetch them, even if it's 1 naira or 2 naira or something, I feel that it would be a lot better. Because I, for one, would not want to shoulder a liability, so to speak. So I'm looking into areas in which I would be able to help women, do you understand, firsthand, to be able to help themselves, to be able to enjoy their marriages, to be able to make enough money, so that at the end of the day, you understand that life is for the living, right? But if you're able, like, there are a lot of things I feel that can be done and stuff. So I'll see how this thing goes, and I just wanted to come on here and say thank you very much for 10,000 of you. I'm literally very grateful. Like, I was literally over the moon on Friday when we hit 10,000 subscribers. Like, everyone in my office knew that I hit 1,000 subscribers. 10,000 subscribers. I was literally over the moon, and that's because I love doing YouTube and I love connecting with you people, and you guys are just the best bunch, guys. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for everything, for everyone who has been here from the first 100 subscriber to the 1,000 to the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're at 10,000. I don't take it for granted. Now let's get to 50,000 subscribers, 100,000, a million, 10 million, 100 million. Let's just get it. Everything there is, everything good, because eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. I'm literally over the moon. I just wanted to say thank you, guys. Alright, so today is Saturday and I decided to do some house chores, like get fuel, marinate chicken, get mangoes, you know, just basic stuff that I wouldn't do on a weekday. And then Nigerians are suffering now, so I'm trying to see if I can get into the bank to do something, and I don't even know if I'll be allowed access, but let's see. Sorry, good morning. You're not allowed to go inside.
You're not. Even when you want to make transfer, transaction has to be
Sorry.
Hello?
Sorry, man. I don't allow you inside the bank. You're not allowed inside the bank. I'm busy. So, as you can see, people are not allowed to enter into the banking hall, right? So, because of if you've been watching the news, you see that a lot of things have been happening. People are actually suffering. Like, you can't get into the bank, you can't get money, a lot of uncertainties. This is that today is that. Today being the 16th, the federal government has said that the CBN should reintroduce the 200 naira notes back into the system and back into circulation so that people are able to use that as well. So the old naira notes, 500 and 1,000, the Supreme Court says they are still legal tenders. The CBN says they are not legal tenders. So this is just a case of two big elephants fighting, and then the grass being the one bearing the brunt of the whole thing. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I just wanted to get into the bank to do something, but as it is now, I can't do anything. So I would still have to go home It's crazy. So let's go. As I can't get my money now, I decided to go home. But this is Central Bank of Nigeria, Owerri branch. As you can see, a lot of people are packed here because you can only exchange the old naira notes here at the Central Bank, or you can only deposit them at the Central Bank of Nigeria. So the next day, I decided to try again, and this time around, I came around 10 or thereabout. Yeah, see the number of people here. There was already chaos and everything. Like, it was just unbelievable. People were just packed here. I don't understand if these bankers feel like we don't have a life, we don't have businesses, we don't have jobs to go back to. But at the end of the day, you understand that things are just crazy. I'm having a very crazy day. I'm actually in front of Zenith Bank, as you can see, at the other side, but I can't gain entry into the bank cause number of people waiting there. It's crazy. I don't know. I want to try again and see if it will work this time. I've been there. After that, I went to the tax office. Now I want to try and see if this will work again. Well, I'm being very skeptical. Very, very, very skeptical to do that. So it was practically impossible to get into the bank, so I just decided to go home. But you can see the number of people, a lot of Nigerians stranded. This is UBA. This is like Owerri Bank, like the bank road. Sorry, this is Access Bank. A lot of people as well, and this is Zenith Bank. A lot of people as well. But the issue is Nigeria. I'm not against the new naira policy, because I feel like we need to get a grasp of what is outside to be able to help ourselves with regards to this inflation and the rest of it. But my problem is, if you want to go cashless, ensure that your online transaction, whatever, is like airtight. Like, it's so good that people do not even have to stress themselves. Like, a lot of issues. Sometimes the bank apps aren't opening, the ATM cards aren't working, transfers aren't going through, you're being debited but the money is not being transferred to the other person. Like, a lot of online issues you get. So you still have to go to these banks to resolve them, because most of these banks do not even resolve this thing within 24 hours. You still have to go to the bank to do the letter thing that takes 14 working days to. It just crazy. But this is past 7 and I'm rushing to the bank because even as at now, I'm late. This is like the survival of the fittest. That's what I would say. Like, survival of the pure fittest. Like, how am I going to the bank by this time? I don't even go to courts by this time. Oh. So thankfully, with my connection, I was able to get into the bank. Yes, in Nigeria, without connection, you're on your own. And do you know what, guys? I was in this bank from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Do you know why? I'll just tell you in the preceding videos or clips, but I was in this banking hall
but I couldn't do what I came to do. See every other person. So as at 2 o'clock when I left, this is what Bank Road looks like. It was just crazy. I'm just leaving the bank at almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. For someone who went to the bank at 7, at 8 o'clock, this go into the banking hall because I needed to make some transfers. And you know what? These people told us that there was no network in the banking hall to be able to do the transfers. Nothing was working. The apps were working, but inside the bank, it wasn't working. It was just so disheartening. So this was like Thursday before the elections and Saturday. So people were here shopping and everything. You see that this whole place is packed with a lot of people trying to get one thing or another. You can see that a lot of supermarkets these days are packed because that's the only method you can get food and whatever, because you have to pay with your cards. There are no cash to give to the people in the market anymore. So it was packed. A lot of people were just trying to get things which they would ordinarily get in the markets. But yeah, that's what it is. So everyone was prepping for the election, and this was the election day. I have a very detailed video of the election on my channel already, so do well to watch that if you haven't watched it. But this was how everything spanned out on that day. It was really heartbreaking that we saw the result as it is, but we thank God, and we are hopeful. We're hopeful. So till I come your way next time, remember to subscribe, share, like, and leave me a comment. Love you. Bye. To bring you supervisory services and bring you to speed on the latest developments on your project. It doesn't even matter if the land is recently acquired, we can get you pictures and videos before you make your payments. This aspect of the brand is best suited for everyone, especially our clients who are in diaspora. We know how hard you work there, and it's only fair that you get your money's worth, especially when you send them to your relatives to help you acquire properties or even build for you. Gone are the days when they rip you of your money. With us, what you see is what you get. No mago. Now, all you need to do is give us a pointer, pay in full, and you get your videos in the next 48 hours.